East Podcast, WATP.
Now, of course, this is the show that we just discovered, hosted by Helga Mann and Lisa Boswell. And Lisa Boswell is fan-fucking-tastic. I got to give credit to my boy Troy Smith, who just put together this art for us. We're saying, the shit we are. One of my favorite sayings from...
The shit we are.
From Lisa. And so this is Lisa addressing people that say she talks slow.
It was called to my attention in the past couple of days that I'm slow, Helga.
Yeah, you talk.
Did you know I'm slow?
Yeah, it's where you come from. I gotta figure.
Well, bless your heart.
Yeah, your mother's ancestors come from the Rocky Top.
Well, a lot of people don't know this, and I don't really make that big a deal out of it, but I've had a stroke. Actually, I've had 3 of them.
One of them's a flatline.
Oh, Jesus.
I didn't grab the clip. I should have. Why do you talk that way?
Yeah.
It's true. Yes, no one compared that, but now it's making a lot of sense. So,
You've brought it up. We know.
Poor Lisa's had 3 strokes, but she's also Southern.
Well, we wouldn't love her so much if she hadn't had the stroke.
Correct.
It's like,
no, we love it. We're not teasing her.
She used to talk like this.
Yeah.
Right. But no, they talk about how, because Helga keeps saying, look, it's not just the strokes, though. I mean, you have a Southern drawl. It's fun.
You smoke crack.
People like it. It's a good time.
You got the beautiful honey smooth Southern drawl. Yeah, it's.
Bless your heart, Helga. Yeah. Bless your little heart.
We both know what that means.
Yeah.
I love that, because we learned that in Tennessee as well.
Yes.
Yeah. That's what Southern people say to each other, just like, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
And I've been thinking about it since then, and I've wanted it on my board, and now I got it.
Okay, beautiful. I love it. So, despite the 3 strokes Lisa Boswell has had, she still understands Trump's a bad dude. So let's get into some Trump talk.
But even with that, I still am not blind enough where I cannot see who Donald Trump is, who he is.
We know who he is. He used to be my landlord. Security in that building was horrible. I lost everything.
I used to be a Republican.
So this is hilarious, because they're like, Trump's horrible, and Helga comes in with, he used to be my landlord. Now, I don't know that that's the right terminology for it. I'm sure he owned the building. Is that what you mean?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, he owned the building, but then she goes, I never know what to call these people. Then she goes, I lost everything, and the security was terrible. So your apartment got robbed, and that's Trump's fault?
Yeah,
you might be a little too close.
Your landlord's not your security guard.
Right. You might be a little bit too close to the situation. Lock your door next time. And I've seen people get burglarized before. They don't take everything. No. They take the things they want. It'd be really weird if they took everything. Be a weird way to go about it. Like fucking movers show up. Takes like 5 hours. Be a weird way to do it. So let's find out why they hate Trump so much. Aside from the fact that he's a bad landlord, I'll give him that.
Did the burglars take the size 14 high heels? I don't think so.
Probably not. They probably don't need that. But I don't have that same personal experience. I need to know why I shouldn't vote for Trump if I felt inclined to do so.
You know what he wants to do now? He wants to make all these detention camps and put brown people and black people in them.
Oh.
Because they don't look or sound like he does.
Really?
He wants nothing but pasty white people wandering around the streets. He doesn't want to see any diversity at all.
Oh.
Master race. Sieg Heil, mein Führer.
That's just like Hitler.
Yeah. He's playing out a Hitler playbook.
Well, then he's certainly not getting my vote. I don't want detention camps for brown people. That's terrible.
Yeah. I
didn't realize that was his policy. I hadn't heard him say that, but if they're telling me that, it must be true. So
he's not running on that play,
No, yeah, right. He doesn't lead with it at the rallies. That's for sure.
He kind of whispers it in between.
Yeah, but
Lisa's got it all figured out.
Wow, I had no idea. So I guess for that, we have to get Biden reelected. But I need more insider information. I feel like you're not telling, it's too surface level. Okay, he wants to kill everyone who's not white. That seems pretty bad. But what else about Trump should I know that would get me to vote for a guy who's half dead?
We got to point out the fact that the emperor is stark naked.
He's naked. He's butt
and
naked.
batshit crazy.
He's butt naked, and he's the one that stinks. You smell that smell that smells like shit? That's Donald J. Trump.
I mean, people can't stand to be near him in the courtroom. He stinks up the courtroom. And I think he's got celiac disease.
How many of you people would like to be his friend, his buddy now? As bad as he stinks. Ew.
Lisa, you're killing it. Oh, before I forget, I had an idea. There's this ridiculous Pauly Shore song called Lisa Lisa.
Okay, yeah.
That he put out in the 90s. Might be a good parody opportunity for...
or like a bumper
Lisa
for this
Boswell.
segment.
Oh, yeah. That'd be good, too. So this is where I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not a big into politics, but they kind of lose some credibility if they say, hey, this guy wants to lock up all of the black and brown people, and they talk about killing Jews and all these things that Donald Trump's going to do. But then they also say, and he also farts a lot.
I know.
You know what I mean? Like, wouldn't that be like kind of a moot point if you're like the next Hitler, and also flatulence?
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Lead with the aroma thing and then follow it up.
Work your way towards that. 'Cause I've never heard anyone say like, well, Hitler did a lot of bad things, including farting in public.
He was also just rude.
Yeah, right. It's so stupid.
Well, it's also all hearsay. It's a courtroom full of people, and somebody's sitting 4 rows back on the other side of the room. It's like, it kind of stinks in here.
The Midas Touch, one of the Midas Touch brothers told me that he was farting.
Yeah.
Andy. It must be true.
And then I saw like he was sitting there and he kind of like shifted from this side of the seat to the other side. So obviously he has bleeding hemorrhoids in his underpants. So it's like, how do you arrive at this conclusion?
All right. So Lisa, and I'm blown away by this. Apparently Lisa used to be on the radio. Maybe that's why she's so good on the show.
Yes.
She has the broadcasting experience.
But really and truly, I used to be on the radio. I used to talk fast. I had a land speed record.
Let's see let's hear your radio voice, if you can do it.
No.
No?
No.
Too embarrassing?
No.
You can't do it anymore.
Nope, not anymore.
I think it's better now. I have a feeling.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like this is much better. But I love the idea that Lisa used to be a fast-talking guy. Like, hey, I'm taking callers. Caller 10, you're going to get sticker pack. We got a concert coming up this weekend.
Yeah.
She had some amazing quotes. This is from the Friday Slumber Party episode. And she had some amazing quotes out here.
Because I wouldn't scratch your ass for fleas.
Even Hogan's tickled by that one. I wouldn't scratch your ass for fleas. It's fucking great. And then this one's also pretty fun.
Those are some fucked up women.
Yeah.
Look at them. They're fucked up.
Oh, look.
By the way, it's been pointed out, she's staring. The reason why she's looking the way she's looking, she's staring into the video screen monitor.
She's watching herself.
She's
on
watching
TV.
herself.
Yeah.
And let me play that again in case you missed it.
Those are some fucked up women.
Yeah.
Look at them. They're fucked up.
Oh, look.
Yep.
Yeah.
And one of the examples of that we played on Who Are These Socials? It was a thumbnail for the latest episode of Who Are These Socials.
Oh, yeah.
Someone turned me on to Helga Mann's Instagram page.
Turned me off to it.
And there was a bikini pic. I won't put it up here. Don't worry. I'll save you. But Helga was out mowing the lawn in big cowboy boots and a bikini. And so
Trying to make the neighbors upset.
Helga's very excited that we found that.
Those guys at WATP found the bikini picture.
I'm sorry, Helga.
I think it was great. It was, yeah. It'll probably become a meme now. That bikini picture will probably become. So I'm going to have to, when I mow the lawn today, I'm going to have somebody sit down in a chair with my phone and video it. Video me mowing the lawn. Some of you wearing work boots
Not
instead
me,
of
not me. I'm not going out there.
Good call.
Yeah, right. At least it's got my vote.
For sure.
Check your inbox, Helga. I bet Vinny may have sent you an image or two.
Oh, yeah, good point.
Just an aside, Helga without the wig,
Yeah.
and then the typewriter really drives us home. It's got this William S. Burroughs thing going on.
Oh, okay. Oh, that was the other thing I was thinking about when they were, because I was looking through the Instagram page a little bit for funny photos. And the place they live in is gross. There's cats running around everywhere and a dog.
So they do live there.
They don't clean up. Well, Helga lives there.
Okay.
It's Helga's house. I don't know if Lisa lives there or not. Right. But when they were talking about how Donald Trump smells like shit, like, I can't imagine what it smells like in this house that you guys are in.
When we first covered this last week, someone in the Discord said, I can smell this video.
Stuttering John's apartment is the line. Is that over or under the squalor?
Well, okay, so here's the difference. I think John has a wall unit, so at least an air conditioner can filter out the... I don't think she even has an air conditioner, because there was that clip we played where Lisa goes, it was 83 degrees. It's hot as hell in his house. So I have a feeling that it just reeks in there. It's just a hot, poopy mess. People poopy and animal poopy. Ugh. It's got to be so gross. All right. Speaking of poopy, I have one more clip to play on here. And we're getting back to hot political talk. There's a lot of political talk on this show. It's part of the charm, I have to be honest with you, because I hear people talk shit about Trump, but not to this level.
How many people actually, their life revolves around whatever Donald Trump does, whatever he says?
You talk about him every episode. So I don't know, I'm just throwing that out there.
Mine certainly doesn't.
Mine doesn't. Mine doesn't revolve around any politician.
But why do you always interrupt the show and go, today's day 3 of the Trump trial?
Yeah, I know.
I'm so excited about it. All right.
If he were laying in the street, I would step on him.
I'd piss on him.
I'd fart on him.
He ain't worth my shit.
That's why I'd piss on him.
He ain't worth my piss either. He ain't worth stopping to piss and shit on him. You know?
It takes too long.
There's a campaign slogan right there.
Yeah. It's like you always say, I would never come on this show and go, let's talk about what's going on with Donald Trump, because I don't care about that. I don't want to talk about that. But these two can't shut up about it. So you probably do care a little bit.
Well, apparently there's a time. I mean, I'm not that excited about Monday's show. I normally am excited for the beginning of the week with these two. But apparently there's this Time magazine article that's 23 pages long, that it's all about how horrible a person Trump is, and they think it's the greatest article ever written, and they're going to read it on the show. So yes, Andy, to your point, I hear 23 pages and I'm tapped out already. Like,
I hope Helga's reading it.
Who are these podcasts?